Yes, welcome back. Well, we've had a week to refresh. Man, we didn't know what to do with ourselves, Kempy, but the Wars are back. 8 p.m.
Yep.
taking on the Titans, and we cannot wait to see them run out after a week off. Well-earned rest. Who we got coming up, bud?
We've got Mitch Barnett coming up, Izzy, and he's been an absolute revelation since he's come back from his neck injury, owning the middle of the park, playing a little bit on the edge with Marata Nokore, serving some suspension time. But Mitch Barnett, he's with us to talk about the Wars, their week off. How are you going this morning, Mitch?
Yeah, good, thanks, fellas. And after consulting with Monty Beetham yesterday, I think it's the Warriors, not the Wars.
Yes, that's mate. You'll never hear me call them the Wars. That's exactly right. They're called the Warriors. And
I'm a new fan, Kempy. I can say what I want.
Yeah, you do what you want anyway, so that's what you do. Hey, Mitch, how was the week? How was the week off, mate? You're nice and fresh because you've been putting the effort in.
Yeah, I think it was a well-timed sort of buy, coming at a real good time for us, and yeah, all the boys are refreshed and ready to go again this week. It's always good to have no pressure on you and a free 2 points, I guess.
Mate, it's been a big old couple of weeks or couple of months in terms of the Warriors. You're in a position now sitting in third on the table. How are the boys mentally? Are they refreshed and refocused after a nice week off, knowing that what they have ahead of them is something that the New Zealand fans have been wanting for a few years now?
Yeah, definitely. That's the beauty of having the bye is you get to switch off mentally. Get away from it, and then, you don't have to worry about the pressure of performing that weekend. So the boys are definitely refreshed, and, we've put ourselves in a good position, but there's still 5 games to go that we've got to play really well and get as many wins as possible in them 5 games to, maintain that position.
So, obviously, you're heading to the finals and you're heading into a 5-game stretch. Game plan wise, you look at the games and the results and you see the scoreboard and what it's been able to do. But when you dig deeper into the review and you break down the game, there's probably areas that you probably need a hell of a lot of improvement. What have those areas been focused on from Webby and the coaching group?
Yeah, look, if you look at our end of the game against Canberra, as a review, they scored, I think it was 3 quick tries and locked it up, and they had to kick to win it, which was very disappointing. But if you look at the first part of the game, the first half even, probably even the sort of 10 minutes, 15 minutes after halftime, they're 2 completely different games, I guess, if you break it up like that. So it's just about getting it all put together in a complete 80-minute performance is probably the key for us at the moment.
Yeah, it is the 80 minutes, definitely going into the back end of the season and the semis. But Jazz Tavaga, mate, like the thing with the Warriors, I can only see them getting better as players start coming back, and we hopefully can stay fit and roll out this next 5 weeks. Does Jazz Tavaga get a start against the Titans?
Yeah, not too sure. He's been training really well. That's probably more of a question for Webby. But yeah, like in terms of Jazz, he's massive for us. He's obviously full of effort and plenty of heart. So, to have him back against the Titans would be nice. But all I can tell you is he's been training really well and training hard.
Yeah, talking of the Titans, mate, no one expected them to go and beat the Cowboys, a team that is absolutely flying. So you're wary of a dangerous Titans. What's the week been like building up to knowing that you're taking on a team that's full of confidence?
Yeah, the Titans are a funny side. I think where they sit on the ladder isn't a reflection of the side they are. I think they're a really good side. They obviously people forget they had their coach sacked, sort of the start of the year, middle part of the year. And I've had that done to me mid-season before, and I know how tough that is mentally on players. Like, you get a lot of people in that group switch off. But to come out and beat the Cowboys like they did, it just shows that they still are a quality side, and on their day they can beat anyone. The Cowboys are red hot, so we've got to really switch on in attack and defence. They're probably one of the fastest sides we'll take on this year. They're very quick right across the park, so we're going to have to bring an A game to put up a performance against them.
Mitch, when you first signed for the Warriors, everyone was thinking, Mitch Barnett, he's going well over there on the left edge for Newcastle. Why did he sign for the Warriors at the time? Can you just tell us how you're feeling about the Warriors at the moment, and are they living up to those expectations when you first put your name on that dotted line?
Yeah, so it's a question that I haven't really been asked too much because people sort of forget. I signed a long time ago before actually coming. But, so Brownie was the coach at the time, and I got a pretty good relationship with Brownie. And he just wanted me to play. He wanted some experience in the forwards and wanted a edge back rower. I just sort of felt myself being in a bit of a rut in Newcastle, just sort of not improving as a individual, and I just had the opportunity and thought I'd jump at it, and and then in terms of where we are now, to be honest, I probably didn't think so. We played the Warriors at Redcliffe last year, and they went 18-0 up on us real quick, but then we got over top of them and ended up beating them, but I could feel the quality side here. And then all the talk with Brownie was telling me how good some of these young boys are, but I didn't realise till I actually got over here how good they actually are. Blokes like Dimitri and Zion and Ali, like there's some good young players here. And then obviously the recruitment with Walker, Niokore and Metcalf and blokes like that. It's just a good balance we've got at the moment.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Mitch. We know you as the hard man, the enforcer on the field, but I like to steer our listeners into Mitch Barnett off the field. What do you enjoy doing? Are you enjoying the Auckland lifestyle?
Yeah, well, Mitch Barnett nowadays is a bit different to the one back, 10 years ago. But, I got a son now, Nate, who's,
awesome.
he's nearly 2. He's only a year and a half, and, so I spend most of my time with him, and, just sort of entertaining him. But, sort of head down to the pub on a Saturday arvo if I've got it off and have a little beer and a punt with a few of the Aussie boys. But, that's about me. I just sort of hang out with the family. That's, probably the most thing I do.
Hey, did you get on Just Ask Me last week, Mitch? Because I know that Bruce gave it to Stacey, and Stacey should have given it to you.
Yes, I think Stacey did 2 last week, so I can't remember the name.
Just Ask Me, Mr. Didgeridoo.
Yeah, 270 or something, 250 and 750. So I didn't get on the 750 one. I'm spewing, but I got on the 250.
Hey, Mitch, just on your game, just quickly, like you signed as an edge forward, but you've been moved into the middle. Been covering Marata Nuakore out there next to Sean Johnson, which he's enjoying having you two boys there, I can tell you that. But what do you prefer, mate? Do you prefer mixing it in the middle, or are you still an edge player?
Yeah, look, it's the team, like Webby pulled me in real early this first day, I think, and he said, mate, I think, I'm going to need you in the middle, and it was an opportunity I jumped at to sort of, I had a role and I had time to try and, I guess, not learn it, but just sort of give it my best. And, I still see myself as a back rower, but I do like the middle as well. It's pretty handy when you're running off the back of blokes like Adden and Tohu. Like, it's they're obviously really good players, so I don't mind mixing it up with them fellas.
Oh, you're absolutely flying, Mitch Barnett. We don't know if you're flying on the punt. Someone's asked us on the text machine to give us a wee horse to punt this weekend. Have you got anything you can steer our listeners into?
I haven't had a winning weekend, and I couldn't tell you, so I would not follow anything.
All right, mate. And then just a late message has come through. Mitchie, can you bring one of the Saifiti brothers over next year? We're after a big front rower.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Them boys are some good quality front rowers too, and they'd fit right in. So I'll try and work me magic.
Agent Barnett.
All good, mate. Agent Barnett getting the job done for the Warriors. Mate, appreciate it. All the best this Friday when you take on the Titans. As you know, we're all on, and we're all on the Warriors, not the Wars wagon. Can't wait to see you back out there, bud. Thanks very much.
SENZ. It's Kiwi for Sport.